So you guys tell me, what do you always hear people say they want in their newer vehicles, right? We all have the fancy stuff. It all has the blah, blah, blah. It looks like a rocket ship, 10-speed transmissions, all that stuff, right? But what does everybody say that they want, and what do they say they miss? We're going to talk about it, and I'm going to show you a truck that perfectly matches that nobody cares about. So you guys have all heard it just like I have. I miss when trucks were simpler. I liked my old 6-speed. I don't like all the crazy new setups. I hate everything looks like a rocket ship in there. It's too damn expensive, etc. and on and on and on. Well, there's still a truck that you can go buy right now that doesn't have any of that crap, has a 6-speed, and it's ready to go. I'm sure most of you guys figured it out by now, but I'm talking about these Rams. They have stupid amounts of money off. And there's 6-speed icing, high output. It'll tow like 25,000 pounds. You know, disclaimer, this is a 3500, not a 2500. But the 3500, right? Leaf springs, lots of payload, tow 25-ish thousand pounds. I mean, that's what everybody says they want. This particular one's a bighorn. You can see it has, you know, quite a few amenities still. Blind spot, power folding mirrors, doesn't have any crazy fancy screens anywhere, the regular 8-inch screen. I mean, that is exactly what everybody says they want. So this video isn't about this particular truck specifically. Well, it is. It's about this truck as a whole, not necessarily this exact one, but I'll still show you around. I'll pull up the window sticker right here. Feel free to pause and check it out if you would like to. As you can see, this is a 2024 3500 single rear wheel long bed, my favorite configuration, with the icing. Has all of the amenities. If I were to buy a new heavy duty, it would probably be something a lot like this. I don't personally care about all the fancy latest and greatest stuff. Sure, the cab's a little outdated, whatever. You have a Cummins and an Icing, man. It's a hell of a combo. So what's funny about the fact that these aren't selling? You guys have all seen the articles, watched the videos, whatever. It's honestly incredible how smooth this is for a 1-ton truck. It's still a 1-ton, but man, it's not bad at all. Anyways, you guys have all seen the articles, Stellantis can't sell trucks, whatever. It's really interesting to me because, like I say, this is exactly what everybody says they want. Not overly complex. It'll tow anything the average person's ever gonna tow with plenty of room. I myself have, you know, what's considered a slightly on the bigger side camp trailer, and it weighs like 10,000 pounds. That's not even half of what this thing can tow. It would be nothing to this truck. And I know the prices have gone up, so for those of you that already typed this, yes, the prices went up, but it's still for sale, street price, not any more than a Ford or a GMC or really anything similar. What just always makes me laugh about the American market is you hear Rams are outdated and they're too expensive, so we want them to put a bunch of new stuff in there and be less money. Well, that'd be great. Don't get me wrong, I am not standing up for the factories with how much they've raised, you know, MSRPs and invoices and things like that, and the lack of rebates that they've had. Ram did do the MSRP reduction, blah, 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 but net to net difference, not much different anyways. You guys can figure that stuff out on your own. Long story short, you can't realistically, historically, expect a company to do a bunch of R&D, put a bigger motor, a better transmission, or whatever, and have the prices go down. Speaking of the Cummins, man, and this Icing combo, this exhaust brake setup is absolutely insane. In tow haul with full exhaust brake, just tap the brake, dude, and this thing will bring you damn near to a halt. It's insane. It's still going. No brake at all. Wow. Down to like 12 miles an hour. It really is a shame that these got to such a price point that people just kind of turned off of them, because it is, you know, it's kind of the last of what we all say we want, the classic trucks, right? Like I say, 50-gallon fuel tank on the long bed, good solid 6-speed, good power in a diesel. This is what everybody tried to turn their trucks into in terms of power-wise back in the day. Right? Like I say, it'll tow 25,000 pounds. You have everything that we always wanted in our diesels. Obviously, it's very expensive, right? I'm keeping that part out of the conversation because a Chevy GMC Ford is not necessarily any less money, so that's not really part of this topic. Let me know what you guys think of this sport package. Are you a sport fan, a chrome fan, a night edition fan? What do you kind of find to be the best look on the Rams? Again, guys, we know it's a little bit of an outdated cab design, right? but it's still quite a bit of room. I fit back here pretty well. I mean, would I rather sit in a different truck? Yes, but again, I could definitely sit back here on a road trip and be just fine, right? Especially for the folks buying them. There's still room for car seats. There's room for everything. I feel like we're just being a little picky for picky's sake, and we're trying to make them turn it into a truck that we've been screaming we don't want. Now, there's always going to be two camps when it comes to something like that, right? You're going to have the people that want all the bells and whistles. There's always been those folks. There's always going to be those folks. There's a place for those folks. They have the money to do so, whatever. They like all the fancy stuff, right? But there's also, if you're just thumbing around online or you're watching YouTube videos, looking at the comments, the vast popular opinion is that we don't want all of that stuff. But people continue to buy only the trucks with all that stuff. But that's gonna pretty much do it, guys. If you do want just a good old classic truck, man, these are really the ones to get in terms of just, what we've been talking about. You can get stupid amounts of money off these things. It's insane. If you see anything you like, I'll drop my email and a link to the websites down below. Shoot me an email, let me know. We have tons of stuff, not just Rams. But overall, guys, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to take a quick second and talk about this truck, why it's supposed to be everybody's favorite truck, and why it's actually everybody's least favorite truck. So let me know if I'm right, wrong, indifferent, crazy, whatever. Drop a comment, leave me a like, and don't forget to subscribe.